Hi guys. So this is something I got for Christmas, and I thought I'd go over it because I've mentioned several times I'm a spaceship nut, and you got Star Trek: The Official Starships Collection. So I got the Enterprise D. So I thought I'd kind of look over what you get if you pick this up. Now I'm not subscribed. Our local comic book shops are carrying at least the first 3 ships, and I assume they're going to get in the other ones just for a general retail release. So I thought I'd go over it here with you. With each ship you get a magazine. The collectible edition names the ship, Galaxy class, tells you what's going on with it. And then it's kind of broken up into a few different things, shows you how to put the stand on. It talks about kind of like it in world, like when it was launched, everything about it, some of its adventures and detailing and that sort of thing, kind of like in world, I guess, with the Federation. And then it talks about they can separate the saucer, which the miniature that you get with this does not saucer separate, which was kind of disappointing. But it gives you nice diagrams, looks over the ship. I thought was pretty cool. Then, of course, this is the neat part where it talks about designing the ship, and it does this for every ship in these magazines. It gives you sketch drawings when they were starting it out, how they changed things, the story behind the creation, how it was originally going to saucer separate. That would have made an interesting looking ship. It was going to multi-separate, so like you would have had the saucer section separate, then these were like escape boats that would have launched off of it. Stuff like that. And then, of course, it'll talk about filming it, which is where they got the model. Evidently, the original model for the Galaxy class Enterprise was powder blue, but it came across gray on screen. And, of course, the next ship that was coming out in the deal. So, that's the magazine. Now, here is how the ships come. You get this nice little box. Not really much detail on there. Logos on it. Star Trek's by itself. For a second there, I thought they weren't going to do original series ships, but, it's on the side. And on the back, just a, basic Federation logo. But let's get this out here. And they come really nicely packaged up here in this nice plastic tray. Now, the Enterprise D, I've got the Klingon Warbird, or Bird of Prey, and I've got the Enterprise, the refit, from the motion picture and stuff. This is by far the most beautiful ship, because look at that paint scheme. Now, it says on these that they are hand painted. I don't know if that's exactly true or not, but the paint scheme on here, the Aztec pattern, everything is just beautifully done. You can see all the escape pods, windows. The nacelles have clear plastic in there, so if you're lucky and they catch the light, they do glow. It works much better on the original movies Enterprise than it does on this one, but pretty good. Now, the saucer is die-cast. The entire star drive section, as far as I can tell, is plastic. And it's a fairly firm plastic. I mean, it's not too bad. So, I thought I'd take a look here. Now, also inside here, you've got a display base. Oop. So you've got pretty much a die-cast display base. And you've got the cradle that's going to hold the ship. Now, that's the one nice thing about these ships. None of them have peg holes or anything in them. I mean, it's pure the ship as it's designed to look. And then basically you just take the stand, and they're custom fitted to each hull, so they're going to fit on here to catch the ship. With the Enterprise D, basically what you're going to do is you're going to fit it in through here and slide it up and catch the saucer section. And then it holds it pretty much in a nice flying display. Which I think is a pretty nice touch. You know, you get so many ships, like the Johnny Lightning made some really nice Star Trek ships a while back. But they had like a ball socket that plugged into the bottom of the ship. And the ball socket, I know I had one USS Reliant, the ball just broke off in the ship. Actually, that happened to my Enterprise too. So this is kind of nice. I don't know how well this is going to work because, you know, all the ships have varying hull types and contours. So I don't know how well these are going to hold. But all in all, this is a beautiful ship. I wanted to show this off to you guys. And it was $20 at our local game shop. Like I said, it came with the magazine too, so. I always thought the Galaxy class was a pretty cool looking ship, so I'm very happy to have this. Now, something else I thought would be fun to do is I have a couple other Galaxy class ships that are roughly the same size. I don't know if, you know, the same scale necessarily, but I thought it might be fun to compare galaxies. And like I said, this thing appears to have the crease along it, you know, where the die cast and the plastic meet, but there's no give on it. So as far as I know, this does not separate. And of course, I'm not going to force it, you know, because I don't want to break it, but it's kind of disappointing. So I'll put that here. So the first ship we're going to compare it to is a really old one here. This actually came out during the run of Next Generation. I think it was Galoob, put it out. The old die-cast Enterprise D. Just thought we'd compare here. Now it looks like the old Enterprise D from Galoob is a bit bigger, so not actually to scale. But you can see it does have some nice detailing on there. And of course this one got beat to pieces because I got it, you know, when I was, in high school, I guess. So I'd have a Enterprise D. So it has seen better days. Beaten up there. But, you know, it's still together. It's still in one piece. It's a battle wagon, and it does saucer separate. You know, to star drive and saucer. Of course, it does it kind of badly. It just leaves a big, huge gaping hole there, but it works. Like I said, I really wish they could have put some magnets or something on this one, because that would have been just gorgeous, you know. But so I'll put that one over here. Now the other one I have is kind of a fun one. It's roughly the same size too, so I thought it'd be fun to look at, and that is the Inner Space Enterprise D playset, which is about the same size as this one, so it's still a little bit larger than our Starship Collections one, but it does open, and it used to have a little miniature Captain Picard who would sit in here in the little mini bridge, complete with dedication plaque. And because it has to accommodate a figure, it really throws off the saucer dimensions. You know, you can kind of see how it dips down way lower in the underside than it should, you know. But still, it was kind of fun. And this one does saucer separate, making a star drive section. It does do it better than the die-cast one because at least this is filled in. So, not too bad. I mean, it's got some nice detailing. It's not a horrible ship by any means. It's not the best representation, you know, but it works. The plastic, unfortunately, is very soft, so it's just, you know, no matter how much you do that, it just doesn't hold. But, you know, otherwise, it's fun. So, I thought I would do this. Like I said, I'm a kind of a Starship nut, so I like to have models of ships and stuff like that. So I do have the original series Enterprise, and I do have the Bird of Prey. If you like this kind of video and you want to see me do another one with the Star Trek ships like this, let me know. Leave a comment, like, comment, subscribe. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.